PG3 Om Kendaro He Hom Hom Pi Om Sabhava Shuddha Sarvada Sabhava Shuddha Tombe Kande Ade Tobe Na Tombe Choyon Sha Se Me Tobo Na Se Che Cha Che Se Rom Ma So Gu Zhang Chu Ji Da Wu Dong Song Kang Gu Jin Nan Ju Ma Dang Ji Para Jin Yu Chu Ji San Me Cha Wen Ben Za A Gam A Wen Ben Za Ba Din A Wen Ben Za Bu Bi A Wen Ben Za Du Bi A Wen Ben Za A Do Ge A Wen Ben Za Gen De A Sonjo de chen po ran de je dur je chan la so de ni me ka yin ta be po ran jar se de lo ba la so wan de Zé tong jian cong da wu po zhang ne, ken jo na ru ba la zu wan de, rang lu la kuru ta be po zhang ne, song jo ju be la ma tan ba tang. La ma nam la zur wan de ran sen chu gu do var chin je lo war ji men tu jum zi po zhang ne de song jian zu zo la zur wan de 见眼佛界çoğu那些瓦藏，他tu mu我着在tu所，所以那让了天不来求。先偏三八强八的，年节先节的我人就，先的先八个我的，先节先娘当娘所，先偏三八强八的。年节先节的我人总，先的真把个我的，三节先娘当娘所，先偏三把强把的。年节先节的我人就。先的真把个我的，三千先牛当牛所，唵苏巴巴须达萨瓦达玛苏巴。唵班扎勒须达萨瓦达玛班扎勒须多。Om Yoga Shuddha Sarva Dharma Yoga Shuddha Xie Bing A Ji Sung Zi Jie Du Bei Cho Na Tam Jie Dong Ba Ni Tu Cho Te Ye Ngan Le Hong Hong Xie Ju Bei Dorje sa ye ra wa kor la je da ye ja wa de ye je ro su ye ye men bra zong we ko le ye de chung chung za wan tor te so den kaya den ching ho na mara wa yang xian jia ji wu se bam ye le zuo bian ma lian da wa nya ram lian ye ma jian nor ve de ran xian bam ye mar bo wen zhuo ve Dorjee zhe go de wan bang jian xian wan zhuan pang jiu xian jian zhui zhe jiang Dorjee nian jiu re gong pang lan gu ti zun du yong jiu re nam ge re tan ma re xie re Rang nie dur je ne jur gun do ma na du nye ma bom je se je za ye jian song zhuo jiang jie wa zai na ta ye su pa ye ngu zha zhuo to gang a jian wu zha jie zhuo wa a jue de ye ren jian an jiang xin cha ye zhe go yong bai duo zha na zhe mo ka zhang ka zhen nam ke ku cha lan ji xian ju zhou lang zu jian nam bu xia ye gong jian yong gang wei ka ta gang zong ye su nam ba jia rang de ne ba me bo na xiu de wa wang bang du jie pa mo ma ra nian ka hang yu kan jie ma ngo mo jin ba ren shen yong jie ma gan mo che wa ren shen yong jie ma se mo jie su hong hong zhao jie ma jiang ke yan na gun bi jian zhe tu ge tang jie xie jie xia nie ye zhe go jia yuan de zhan zi jian tu gang jie jian tu xie xia jian a zhe bian jian suan zha zhu zhu mo ga zhang zhen xia yuan nam xie yong jiang ga jie xiu dang nie du jie nian ju zang ne se chung chung ma bu de wa jian qian bie wo zhe jiu ju jia ruan gu dur jie nian ju na ba jian chang ju ban zhe sa ma Om benza vara he sabare vare argam badin buve duve alu gende neve de shabda badin Te da gu le bang me gun chu de je wo tian bie lu la nu te ji song le a le ga le mar bon chu a jin ba tian bie nga la nu te ji to le jiang zhe xian jie qu jun hua nian ke tian bie de zong ye xie jie nian zhe ma ni rang tian ni mie xiu za wong ba hu yoga xue da sarva Dharma yoga judo ha la ya ra ke tu ke sa wo le wo zhe wang la re nga jian chan jiu wo bian zi gu la sa ba re wa re er gang pa din bu ve du ve gen de ne ve de shabda ba de za O sarva da ga da an be khen za de ma she be so da wan ke sa ra che da ra da ba zam je ne te yin ye ku zhe so da ra la ye ju ne da ba ye te yin da ke zhu xie wu sarva da tang ga da an be ken ga da sama ya ye hong xie zong wang gu gu gang zhe ma ta ju la ya lu me ju we jian chu ru wang ke la na ra ni la tian chu ru rang ke ni ke sa wo le chung de la mo nam jian chu ji zhu dian chu O sarva da ga ta banza vara he saba argam ba de za so ha sarva da banza vara he saba re vare ba de za so sarva da ga ta banza vara he sa he vare bu be bar ne za so va sarva da ga ta banza vara he sa vare le bar ne za so va sarva da ga ta banza va Vare aloge barden za soha sarva da ga da banza vara he sa bare va gende barden za soha sarva da ga da banza vara he sa bare vare ne vede barden za soha sarva da ga da banza vara he sabare vare shabda Ben zara ben ne hong hong pi wen ben zara wan xie hong hong pi wen ben zara me dang ge hong hong pi wen ben zara mu ran zi hong hong pi wen ben zara ha xie hong hong ben zara la xie hong hong pi wen ben zara gen de hong hong pi wen ben zara nir de hong hong wen ben zara bu be hong hong pi wen ben zara du be hong hong wen ben zara de be hong hong pi wen ben zara gen de hong hong wan ru ban ban zara hong hong pi wan ra san ban zara hong hong pi wan sa par shen ban zara hong hong pi wan dharma dar dun ban zara hong hong pi Chou tu tu zom ji san ji tam chi ji ngo wo chen qian za vi na mi Om ha hum chab da du jian cha jian bu xie tu Om ai hum chub jian de lu xie zang ji zu du jian nian ju ru mi xie tu Om ai hum chub jian de lu xie zang tu Om ai hum jian ju na ru bian jian ji xie tu Om ai hum lo zhu jie xie de wang ai hong me la du jie jian xian jie xie de wang ai hong de huang da wu xiong nu xie de wang ai hong de xie pa mo zhi wei xie wang ai hong gong bo zhi wang ba qian bu xie Om ai hong za ju nam ma nam jie xie tu Om ai jie zu du jie ne ju ru ma lan ma la so bie ye dum ju de xie nam jie xie tu Om ai hong ba ra li xie jian gong bo cha xie ba la song tam jian jian su nam jie xie tu Om ai hong de dan gu da lang zi dan ju dan ni chu so ju wei wang ke re jian nian ju ru wan na ju ne gun jie tong do huan sa ru wa da zhang ga da an hu ran ga na ben zi re su ba rang xie me bie ne kong bie la ye ning bu gong jie天天就把进步度，上界南界都界八部。万军天的马都界泡沫蓝黑强三路。旁满几天送命仙界没托瑞给王求界。永不他们见尽最根的白马都是借钱模拟。都是借点嘛，没碰仙界，没托王子有为见，头见见不然子嘛，就是容为触摸自己嘛，着急所急，让对急不然急进怕入来家人嘛。那不然家人嘛，木板子当人当木板子把木。都是借帮木年就是见木都别忘就马兰的，让你都是借年就是马些位，的我穷穷马不没可了别马不的我你没见。的如我真用的可。殿堂上我每个长牛过了，我在公主帮助这这讲， Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraberozane Om Pe 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 Soha Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraberozane Om Pe 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 Soha Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraberozane Om Pe 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 Soha Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraberozane Om Pe 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 Soha Om Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraberozane Om Pe 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 Soha Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraberozane Om Pe 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 Soha Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraberozane Om Pe 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 Soha Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraberozane Om Pe 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 Soha Sarvam Buddhagine
Soha Om Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajraberosane Om Be 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 Soha Om Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajraverosane Om Be 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 Soha Om Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajraverosane Om Be 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 Soha Om Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajraverosane Om Be 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 Soha Om Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajraverosane Om Be 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 Soha Om Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajraverosane Om Be 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 Soha Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajraverosane Om Be 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 Soha Om Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajraverosane Om Be 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 Soha Om Sarva Buddha Ragini Vajravanane Vajravarahi Om Be 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 Zoha Sarvam Buddha Vajravanane Vajravelosane Om Be 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 Soha Sarvam Buddha Vajravanane Vajravelosane Om Be 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 Soha Sarvam Buddha Vajravanane Vajravelosane Om Be 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 Zoha Sarvam Buddha Vajravanane Vajravelosane Om Be 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 Zoha Sarvam Buddha Vajravanane Vajravelosane Om Be 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 Zoha Sarvam Buddha Vajravanane Vajravelosane Om Be 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 Zoha Sarvam Buddha Vajravanane Vajravelosane Om Be 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 Zoha Sarvam Buddha Vajravanane Vajravelosane Om Be Be Be
Sarvam Buddha Dragine Banzavanane Banzar Beruzane Asarvam Buddha Beruzane Asarvam Buddha Dragine Banzavanane Banzan Beruzane So Asarvam Buddha Dragine Banzavanane Banzan Beruzane Asarvam Buddha Dragine Banzavanane Banzaran Beru Asarvam Buddha Dragine Nane Banzaran Beruzane Asarvam Buddha Dragine Banzan Bernane Banzan Beruzane Sarvam Buddha Dragine Banzavanane Banzan Beruzane Sarvam Buddha Dragine Banzavanane Banzar Beruzane Sarvam Buddhanda Kine Vanane Banza Beruzane Sarvam Buddhanda Kine Banza Varnane Beruzane Sarvam Buddhanda Kine Banza Beruzane
There were some questions that weren't answered in the morning. So Drupon Rinpoche wanted to allow for just for us to address those questions. Is it hard to find now?
It's on a different stream.
Maybe for those of you who are on Zoom, or on the live stream, sorry, if some of you had questions that you put in the chat that didn't get answered this morning, then maybe would you mind writing them again? 다음은 또 가인선의 나서.
Sarvam Buddhanda Kine Banza Vanane Banza Beruzane Sarvam Buddhanda Kine Banza Vanane Banza Beruzane Sarvam Buddhanda Kine Banza Vanane Banza Beruzane Sarvam
Vajravarahi Vajravarahi Om Om Ve Soha
Sarvam Buddhagine Vajravanane Vajraverozane Om Pe 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 Soha Dayore.
Oh, good, good, good. Okay. So now a couple of questions have come in. So let's see. So the first one is the 4 Kaya Guru Yoga necessary, or is the 6th session Guru Yoga okay? Dini de kuji lamai naudur kuji yinji minji gogareve yangna de lamai naudur tundu gande imbanga hakogame ina chiki yoje yore lamai naudur tundu.
다들 저도 제안사리. 그시대 다 저도 가서 줍지 담아 그시 저거와. 지럽 저커스 나럽 런커스 산럽다 추쿠티. 대코나니 대모니 그쪽이야치. 어디 다 저도 제 믹싱노. 남아 그시 저비야데. 투초라면 저서나 제 그시 고야다 야 어제 말이. 라마지 드롭나 투초스는 니 투좀 세 투좀. 근데 님한테 배 존주시다 그냥 치기로와 다 등상 공부도 와지 니 투좀 세안 투좀 제는 마차시 있는데 나빠치고 그때 님한테 이게 참 말해
맞아.
그러려면 좀
So he said, well, the 4 Kaya Guru Yoga is very profound. And it is when we practice the 4 Kaya Guru Yoga, that's the outer Guru, which is the Nirmana Kaya, the inner Guru, the Sambhoga Kaya, the secret Guru, the Dharmakaya, and the Guru of Suchness, the Svabhavika Kaya. And so the when he thinks that what you mean when you say the 6th Kaya Guru or the 6th session Guru Yoga, actually this is in general applied to all forms of Guru Yoga, which is and was maybe much more common in the past. It's more difficult, it requires a lot of diligence. It means that one is practicing Guru Yoga throughout the 6 times of the day. So the 3 sessions or 3 times in the morning, or for the first half during the day, the 3 times during the day and the 3 times during the night. So what it really means is like continuous practice of Guru Yoga. And this isn't like a specific type of yoga, Guru Yoga. It applies to all of them. Should a Varahi Tanka include?
They want to know what kind of tanka they should get or what's important besides them and figure to have.
Okay. The tanka chek Dorjee Naudurma gi tanka chek nyo gona. Dene pena Dorjee Naudurma yinda yingo gyore. Yini yang di ma yimba gari ke chimbore. Pena tanka chek nyona. Pena de la sowo yorwa. Yini yang di ma yimba pena la shimba yang na jube lama ke che gare yang de yinji minji gare go gyore.
저도 다 참가제 있는 제 mambo 미나를 살아서 그것은 참가돼 mambo 지금 조선 친구도 제는 돼 니는 다 참가 중경 차도 그 도리는 요만 참가지 그것이 다 되고나 코르시치 코르 컨도시로 어떻게들 이렇게 하시려서
So he said that actually he thinks that if you get a tanka, it's really fine to just keep it simple. to have, you know, the main deity and perhaps the 4 dakinis, because if you get a whole bunch of other deities in there, first of all, the deities come out kind of small, and also it's often expensive, more expensive. So it's fine to just have the main deity and perhaps the 4 dakinis, or even just the main deity. Mm-hmm. So asked if if our mantras while sleeping and spinning a wheel count towards some Maya accumulation, and why it's not ideal to take longer than the rest of this year to get it done.
For the empowerment Samaya, we have the 100,000 mantra, and they want to know, is it okay? Does it count more if they're spinning a prayer wheel? What if they have the mantra playing at night when they're sleeping? Does it count?
So Garcia yang de danga sagiona, dini mani lakor yang korgiona, dini de tesnu bache yorebe tangpo de, dini niba Garcia niwe kala, dini pena like a recording of it, or if they're chanting in their sleep.
I think the recording.
Okay. Dini de niwe kala, dini de tintimendo supplemento de nga dang donna de danka sa chogarebe yang na pena dakor dawo tongi tangiona di yang niwe ni giona dini de nimba sa chogarebe dila.
Dene nimba de jidong tri zawya ro changkai su su zawya re. De jidong la ko na pen to da yo ji ro wa. Na da da nimba changkai ji xiao de kong zhuo ge ma re shi wa de zai qi. Yin de zhang huo gu de da su su ge fa xiang da di xia zha de 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 di pian zi ge ro ma de. Di zhang huo de nimba zi do ya yo ma ro wa. De su su ge da zai kong to zawya re.
Dini Garcia rang yang pena niwe kala milam nang na danga sa
milam nang changka milam nang sa atom jige milam nang changka sa atom jige.
So he said that you know, if you're also spinning a prayer wheel while you accumulate the recitation of the mantra, that's fine, that's great, you know, it's an added benefit, but you're only counting the accumulations that you are actually reciting and keeping track of. And same with, so we weren't sure if you meant, you know, while you're sleeping, like playing a recording, or like actually like reciting mantra in your sleep, like in a dream. But he said that if, you know, as far as like playing the mantra, you can't count those. Of course, it's great to play the mantra because it helps to dispel, you know, like obscurations and hindrances and bring in blessing. But it doesn't count as your own accumulation. The mantra's there. So then if you can recite mantras and accumulate them in your sleep, then sure, you can count those. Meaning it's, yeah.
Another person had asked, what if they're doing something else like driving, or, you know, kind of the same thing, doing mantra while other activities.
Dini Garcia pena di danga sagiona di lega shimba chebe kala pena moda tangwe kala shimba lega shimba chena ditso le yang danga sa chogerebe.
So
he said it's okay, actually, like if you're able to do that, also like recite mantras as you're doing other things and keep track, then that's okay, you can do that. So actually, like 100,000 is not that much, because like if you even just do 300 recitations a day, then you'll finish in a year. Like a lot. You'll almost, even if you don't finish completely, you'll be pretty close. It's a lot, of course, if you're doing 300 prostrations a day, that's, takes more effort, it's more difficult, it's hard on the body. But this is not like so effortful.
Why is it not ideal if you go longer than a year to get it done?
So dini di lo chik nangla ma sat na shira yabo yuma. It's okay if you can't finish within a year. I had asked when I would become more accepting of my aversion to noise. Had asked how much mantra should I start off doing per day. I had also importantly asked, why am I still frightened of emptiness? Okay. Miche kong dendati dra me sanje Rinpoche, Gyobala me damjo Rinpoche, Gyambala me gende Rinpoche, Gyamne gonjo soma juba. So micheki kong di drala be sunang chegyore chitang de pena charang chimbo yorwa drala. Deni de pena sometimes la pena da sencha dawo mambo yona kong be sunang chegyore. Deni de dangsem de meba zoya kitap chikarere.
The meba soya de tere roha. Chitong dra mes and rodos have your maris. Rodos are maris. Dra mes and rodos are medutene. So some of your down not dry you me chipa shira your marisando. Or dra so doesn't see best to do gari, some did tell then drati machi so Russia. But this so same over the dry you, I mean a chip and dome do yapo, Yamnachina, go dry you, and Mina. Sometimes dry cook matter, Yamnachina. Dra cook matter, Zane, Nina, dra messas in rodos a me, till dra something I want at Higan, Yamnachina, the Yamna compare rotobili. The control say the control taking over that, Yamna China, Zatina, Yamnachia, Pento on Ajish.
So first addressing the part of your question about your working with your aversion to sound. So he said that there's no place where you can escape sounds. Sounds are always going to be there. And so, whether they're sounds or they're not sounds, then you just kind of practice not fixating. And if you understand that if you have this concept, like you dislike the sounds, then it's going to make the dislike much stronger. So he said, if, for instance, dislike and irritation or anger arises in relation to sound, then look directly at the essence of that anger. Actually, this can end up being perhaps very beneficial for your practice. In fact, sometimes if people go and meditate or practice in really noisy places to work with overcoming the aversion, then this can become a tool to really deeply improve or increase your practice. If it is causing you to feel angry or irritated, and then you're able to liberate that anger by seeing the empty essence. And then the second part of that is, how much mantra should I start off doing per day? So as far as that one, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can do, however much it works for you. So depending on the amount of time that you have, if you have more time, then you can do more mantra recitation. If you have less time, then you can do less. You can sort of see, what works for your own schedule. And then the last part of this question is, I had asked, why am I still frightened of emptiness? Dinimiti tongpanila shenang yore, the tongpanigi, the samotangna shenang yore. Yeah. So he said, what is the fear like? Like, what are you fearful about? If you can elaborate on that, I think is it Michael? Michael said, "What a kong su yana hako masong? Chirang mo shigyo Okay, so Michael, if you want to, then you can. So he said, if you feel scared of emptiness, then you don't need to focus or think about or focus on emptiness. Try instead focusing on love and compassion. So there, that's an antidote that will help you to overcome your fear. More. And finally, I'd asked when I might see some reducing in my alcohol intake at night. Dini kong arak be tongyo sarwa gonda la. Dini di arak yang tesa nyungwa tangya ki tapsi kandi chego sare.
That nyungwa tangya the sozo kisam dang gore serwa. Sam sozo tajo gore. Ara anton sobo no gere. Ara set yas mare jetan. 통의 가르스나 그 소보라 노게래 소보 노래 지금 소소 소보 노게래 제 통로 그래 제 통로도 와 마모도 당가서 통로들 마모요 대체요 마 팅쿠리오텔 배 노게래 가르스 나상의 제 부근정의 산다정의 저절로 마치 효소 그래 알아 전통 뭐 정말 초라다 들이 다른 거라다가 세대도 지금도나 요다 마존나 지금 요 말와 심상 맞아서 어디 나무다 용나 잠노당 소소라 잠노당 어디서 잠노당은 되나 알아야 하면 받지네 대반 강토도 방샤나 약효래 다들 이제면 알아서 고야요 말에 그래서는 되고 다 나도 뭐 가지다 돈도 많대 사 저거는 되게 작은 말와 뭐 저거 돈은 알아 배제시라 작은 말이 그러와 되는데 전에 가공 시오데 공나 알아 콘소고 말와 되는데 디펜도시라서요 말에 되네 가지 안샘디 스강엔티도 알아 통지됩니다 너와 어때 더 있다셔다 그래서는 그 내가 다다디 제 삼삼파 these races on jitorna so mere on do so subo no hori terti o mare te di ni kortama gange je hori tel do subo do no me da ya ro do ma zai tong ni tong de samsha to ya be ga le ka bo cha ro do ka si la man samsha to ki me do ma ma bo ten xin yo wo tian du wo ce zo da so sa za chen ne so ne so subo se zam lo da so for在自然性的一个话，自然性的在就前年那年来去做个的自然呢，一个话，我在怎么当你呢？所从可留的在本家中南上中看着呢，我这说的怎么当，这说了怎么当，这旅行呢？这些差没同嘛都偏多那没得好过是吧？这里在刚研着有，这是同学呢，这些偏多嘛都当然嘛，他的是养人啊，这是没钱的。在race sont de mator de la ronde chune den papa tout comme roate au télé so so nyamlan da chi ko ji do so ji pa yin zam ji xia do xia so nam to so ne ti so xia de de ne ko ji kwa re zang tin na nyamlan chi ne tin ara se so na de ko tong do de da ko so ji tang tong do ren do xia na shi wa o de ti cha pa pa pa你可上拉人把那罗边那罗把了，哪位没钱，先别钱是那个了，哪位钱个嘛的，先把钱钱，先把出钱那罗把是，我的先把把让同样先把这个那恰话这几个人，我的先把就很多，先把这那这就他们那真那拉帮他过来是，同样大这个成绩是同行上你这一种上个，就上票头嘛，都你嘛的，真没忙同事哎。我忙不成就干业这，我可以人工作这些了，嘛做重松的，这忙不重松，忙东西呢，听说年轻么多工作。
So he said, well, if you want to overcome your habit of drinking alcohol, you have to decide to do it, and you have to be really definitive. And think about all the faults, that alcohol is really hard on the body. It really is harmful to your health. And it can also really decrease your lifespan. It can end up shortening your longevity, and it can also bring a lot of harm to people in your environment. Depending on how extreme it is, like you can really bring harm to your family, to the people around you, and if you have children, and then they see you drinking a lot, and then they maybe like also copy those habits, and they see sort of how what sort of havoc it's wreaking on you, and causing your body to just be kind of break down and really become you know to be really harmed, essentially. And the thing is with alcohol is, if you drink and become intoxicated, then you you end up like it becomes a habit very quickly. So you do it one day, and then you want to the next, and then the next, and then it becomes very difficult to break that habit. But really, if you think about it, you don't need alcohol. It's just a waste. It's a waste of time. There's nothing beneficial that it does. It's not like you can, if you're hungry, that you can satisfy your hunger by drinking alcohol. And it's not like if you're thirsty, it's not like you can satisfy your thirst by drinking alcohol. So in fact, it just gets worse. And then some people drink because they're trying to escape or dull their emotional or mental pain. But this also doesn't work. There might be an effect of kind of having a pleasant, numb feeling for a period, but then it comes back after the effects wear off, and it's even worse. And then you also have a hangover, and then you want to drink again to numb the pain, and then it becomes this endless cycle. So if you want to stop drinking, then you should just definitively stop, and to not to just be really decisive about it. Drupon says he's seen lots of people who've really been destroyed by alcohol, and many people who've even it's led to all sorts of health problems, and then they've actually died. So it is really bad for your health. And if if you're looking for something to make you feel better, then you should try meditating instead, practicing, because that's going to be much more effective than drinking. And again, drinking really can harm the people around you, your family, your relatives. There's really no benefit. It just gives everybody difficulty and hardship, mostly yourself. And if you practice, then when you're experiencing difficulty emotionally or mentally, that's going to have an immediate benefit to your mind state, and it's going to be much more long lasting. If you drink alcohol, then it might seem that way, but it really just makes the situation worse. And so what is keeping you drinking is your attachment. So as Tilopa said to Naropa, attachment is the issue. It is, he said, it is not appearances that are the issue or that bind you. It is the attachment that binds you. So therefore, Naropa, cut through attachment.
我阿拉是的，怎么见多哈？第同大门用着说多哈，我娘用着有，可是呢，我你妈培育起来多，培育秋天多哈，第二是的蛮多人晓得，没见起来好把人，但是苦热是的多哈，你妈可先同样可能，晓得我妈说的，哎是啦，是我看嘛，蛮多想呀，这里买的这个该爬罗赛就别都别爬罗赛就那个后边路说别菜都别说这个人，哦，这里做同大看呀嘛，他那个，我看嘛那多种。
And it's so weird. He said people get drunk and they just make problems for no reason. So he had this experience once where he was he was at the stupa in Nepal, at the Buddha stupa. He was doing circumambulation. He was going down to the stupa. So he was walking from Chöku'i Rinpoche's monastery. He was walking down that road that then goes towards the stupa, to the Buddha stupa. And there was this Tibetan man who was drunk, and he had seen him before. He'd seen him a few times. And he just like, out of nowhere was like, hey, like, what's your problem? And then he said to Drupon Rinpoche, Paroza means is like extremely insulting. It means eat your father's corpse. And it's like the worst thing you could say to anyone in Tibetan. And so he said this to him, and he was just like startled, and he kept walking, but he kept sort of like yelling after him and trying to pick a fight. Just for no reason, there was absolutely no reason. He was just drunk. So also, Drupon Rinpoche has a relative who is, I guess, his cousin, his uncle's son, and he's like 1 year younger than Drupon Rinpoche. And he really had a drinking problem. And his other relative told Drupon Rinpoche about it and was like, he's drinking all the time. He's really an alcoholic. In fact, he's probably, this will probably end up taking his life, and he won't live very long. And so he told him, then this cousin told Drupon Rinpoche that he really wanted to quit drinking, but he was having difficulty. And then one day, so then he ended up Lama. So he said, please, on my behalf, when Drupon was in India, he said, please, on my behalf, will you ask a Lama to like give me the vow of quitting alcohol. So he will make a like firm commitment to give it up. And so he did that. Drupon Rinpoche did that. He got this vow, and he made up his mind. And so he told him, like, all right, now you have like stated your commitment to the Lama. So it's really bad if you break it. And so he did. He really, he kept the vow, and he completely quit drinking. And then later, when they were talking, he said, gosh, I didn't realize like how kind of pathetic I had become. And he said, and now when he sees people, who have drinking problems or who are drunk, he sees how kind of unbecoming it is. And he said he didn't realize that he was like that at that time, but now he really sees it very clearly. So to this day he's still not drinking. What's a mambo do ta? Okay. And then another one. The Dorje Naljuma gi nga dupache yorebe. No, oh, sorry. Their question is, if there's is there a short mantra for calling on Vajrayogini in a pinch?
Ningbo the Ningbo Kachi on Doa. Then also the Ningbo Yamsi on the Rari.
So then the Gari the so he said actually so this is actually this mantra is a combination of the essence mantra and the near essence mantra, and so actually you can in some cases separate it, so that the two are separate. Then gande do denda yena.
That Rari Mashimba, the Kaji the Yen Kachi Halton to Yorwatan. Matsundra Azak.
Oh, so he said that, but this is what we do. We do it like this. So this is like in other traditions who do it. Sometimes like there's a separation there, but pretty much if you're going to recite the mantra, that this is the one you do. Because it's the same, you know, like actually like the essence, the near essence. It's really like one essence. Please ask Rinpoche about the 4 activities and benefiting others with the mantra and some of its benefits, please. So, dine de I forgot how to say in Tibetan. Dine de ji yorwa pacher ni do lang ro ji do ji do or chawa ji yorwa. Dine de kabla de nga dangya dang shimba pinya gi tabshi dawo gare yore. Should I supplement?
Yeah, then not need that so gone China. Malam Zikro, Malam Sindi Zitom, then you don't talk matter, the Kalakapo, the Shidoya Shira Yomara, say she in Himba Paya, the Soso, so the Soso Yabu Yambaton, the Shan Pinkiris, Jenem Gomne Yabu Pendis, Shan Pinkiris.
So Gongta Milam the young person?
Malam Sivo Zitom, the man you took on Malam.
Oh, la so duji gare de do
Rocha Nendo, yeah, Carlarita.
The shita supplemento.
Yeah, then Rocha Nendo to the Jidonda, Maimba Chiguris, Maimba, the Yambo don't from the.
So he said, in terms of the 4 activities, assuming that you're talking about what he mentioned yesterday, standing, walking, sitting, and lying down. So he said the main thing, the practice there is to maintain non-distraction, to constant attention. And if within that you're reciting the mantra, then that's great. You can recite the mantra as a means to sustain your awareness. And then he said, as far as benefiting others, if you have strong generation stage, if you're really sincere in your practice and you're meditating well and you have good generation stage practice, then automatically you're benefiting others.
I think they mean the 4 activities like pacifying, enriching, magnetizing.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. That is probably what you mean. Dini patir nga norio sare tinleji gi korla la ki sare tinleji do ya.
Tinleji jitan te da nya nga nimbe kando at jurya ra. Shiba ina karwonda. Dini jiba ina sruwonda. Wang ina marwo kando. Dini chabo ina jiakunda wona ngombo na sinri ra. Or 지당 아주 다 도저히 봐 못해. 지당 왕클라도 그도 말로 하셔. 이 마운트에서 다 그런도 아니죠. some 당일에서.
So, you know, when one is practicing specifically to achieve the 4 enlightened activities, then the mantra garland is visualized as like being different colors. So peaceful activity is white, enriching activity is yellow, magnetizing activity is red, and wrathful activity is green. So, but, you know, Vajrayogini is a magnetizing deity. That's the activity. And so most often her, you know, we just keep the same color, red. Yeah, okay, so that thank you for your question. Because we don't have a ton of time. Sarvam Buddha Dagineye Vajravananeye Vajravarahi. Hong 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 Begepe Soha Om 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 Sarva Buddha Vajravarahi Vajravarahi. Hong 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 Be 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 Soha Om 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 Sarva Buddha Vajravarahi Vajravarahi. Hong 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 Be 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 Soha Om 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 Sarva Buddha Vajravarahi Vajravarahi. Hong 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 Be 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 Soha Om 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 Sarva Buddha Vajravarahi Vajravarahi. Hong 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 Be 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 Soha Om 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 Sarva Buddha Vajravarahi Vajravarahi. Be 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 Soha Om Sarva Buddha Vajravarahi Vajravarahi. Be 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 Soha Om Om Sarva Buddha
Vajravarahi Vajravarahi.
From the bomb light radiates and the outer world and contents melt to light, which is absorbed into my body. I dissolve from the bottom and top into light, which dissolves into bomb. The body of the bomb then dissolves into its head and its crescent moon, then into the Tigle and Nada, which becomes luminous emptiness. Once again, clearly with one face and two arms in the illusion-like form of Vajrayogini, I arise.
On page 35.
In the center, Om and Bam transform into a red Vajravarahi. Hang and Yom becomes blue Yamini. Rim and Mom become white Mohini. Rim then yellow Samchalini. Hong Hong becomes green Samtrasini, and Pepe the smoky Chandika. On the fingers from Om Ha is white Vajrasattva. From Nama he arises a yellow Vairochana. And from Soha, who is red Padmanateshvara, From Bokaheha rises a deep blue Heruka. Hong Hong Ho transforms and becomes orange Vajra Surya. And from Pepet Hang there comes a green Hayagriva.
Om Benza Argam
Vadyam Bujbe Dube Aloge Gende Nuede Shabda Pratija Soha. The glorious Vajradakini, universal queen of skyfarers, embodiment of the five wisdoms and three kayas, you who protect beings, I pay homage and extol your praise. The Dakinis who reside upon lotus petals in four directions, Dakini Lama Kandaroha, and Rupini to all you four great skyfarers, I also humbly bow. Om Bam Om Ahom Ham Yom Om Ahom Rim Om Om Ahom Om Rim Om Ahom Hong Hong Om Ahom Pepe Om Ahom Om Ha Om Ahom Namahe Om Ahom Soha Ho Om Ahom Bogadahe Om Ahom Hong Hong Ho Om Ahom Pepe Hang Om Ahom Om Bam Om Ahom Hang Yom Om Ahom Rim Om Om Ahom Rim Rim Om Ahom Hong Hong Om Ahom Pepe Om Ahom Om Ha Om Ahom Namahe Om Ahom Soha Ho Om Ahom Bogadahe Om Ahom Hong Hong Ho Om Ahom Pepe Om Ahom Vaja Sabha Samaya Manupalaya Vaja Sabha Dino Bhati Shadiro Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Subokayo Me Bhava Anuragyo Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Bhayata Sarva Dharma Sujame Jitanjire Kuru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Vaja
Banzara
Mame Munsa Pazre Bhava Mahasamaya Sato Om Ahom Ahom. The deities on my hand dissolve into me. Kendaro he hong hong pe Om Swabhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Swabhava Shuddha from within the state of emptiness. Ramyam come burn up, disperse and cleanse all impurities, faults and defects of the Gana Chakra substances in a Kapala on top of a hearth of skulls. Repeat with wind and fire are the soul contents as the essence of the 5 meats and the 5 nectars. As the wind blows, the fire is kindled, and they all become the nature of the 5 objects of the sense pleasures. From the syllables Oma and Hung, white, red, and deep blue light issues forth, transforming them into an ocean of undefiled, bright, gleaming nectar. Om Ahong Ha-ho-re. Om Ahong Ha-ho-re. Om Ahong Bliss gone Almighty Vajradara, and to all of you Kagyu Lamas, I offer this ocean of nectar as the Gana Chakra offering to Jessen Vajravarahi and the hosts of Yidams of 4 Tantras. I offer this ocean of nectar as the Gana Chakra offering to Dakas and Dakinis from the 24 great sites and 3 abodes. I offer this ocean of nectar as a Gana Chakra offering to Dharma guides Mahakala and Dharma Pali Sachi and the like. I offer this ocean of nectar as a Gana Chakra offering to oceans of both bound attendants and all treasure guards and local gods. I offer this ocean of nectar as a Gana Chakra offering. May broken samayas be repaired. May misdeeds and defilements be cleansed. May fruits of the 3 kayas be gained. Please be fulfilled and please grant to us the empowerments and attainments. Om Guru Deva Dakini Dharma Pala Saparevara Kana As all seen phenomena are pure, cast away thinking that they are not. In the co-emergent essence where Brahmins, dogs, and outcasts merge partake, the dharmas of the bliss gone ones are priceless, free of desire desire and stainless, to that essence fully devoid of dualistic grasping, I humbly bow. So Soaks Lu in this one. Page 35. Yeah. Vajra rests in the lotus itself the field, the constant drumbeat resounds with compassion, not discord, though the gathering to unite, untouchables are welcome. Very power diligently, and also drink lots of wine. Worthy companions enter, the unworthy excluded, for the gathering to unite, untouchables are welcome. Anoint with a fourfold mix, musk, frankincense, and camphor, therewith flavorings and great meat. We also should eat our fill, for the gathering to unite, untouchables are welcome. Not hindering, coming, going, not thinking, pure or impure, bone ornament on body. At that place the corpse enters, for the gathering to unite, untouchables are welcome. Vajra rests in the lotus itself the field, the constant drumbeat resounds with compassion, not discord, for the gathering to unite, untouchables are welcome. Very power diligently, and also drink lots of wine. Worthy companions enter, the unworthy excluded, for the gathering to unite, untouchables are welcome. Anoint with a fourfold mix, musk, frankincense, and camphor, therewith flavorings and great meat. We also should eat our fill, for the gathering to unite, untouchables are welcome. None marred with a fourfold mix, musk, frankincense, and camphor, therewith flavorings and great meat. We also should eat our fill, for the gathering to unite, untouchables are welcome. not hindering, coming, going, not thinking, pure or impure, bone ornament on body. At that place the corpse enters, for the gathering to unite. Untouchables are welcome. Vajra rests in the lotus itself the field. The constant drumbeat resounds with compassion, not discord, for the gathering to unite. Untouchables are welcome. Very power diligently, and also drink lots of wine. Worthy companions enter, the unworthy excluded, for the gathering to unite. Untouchables are welcome. Anoint with a fourfold mix, musk, frankincense, and camphor, there with flavorings and great meat. We also should eat our fill, for the gathering to unite. Untouchables are welcome. Not hindering, coming, going, not thinking, pure or impure, bone ornament on body. At that place the corpse enters, for the gathering to unite. Untouchables are welcome.
That's what Sandy. Yeah, it's what. So gone to Johnson, so
If you think that it's
not what. Not you this or yeah, him a that's all no hills. I chance and coach. Say some of the rest said to the Rinchen.
you're not yeah. So there was a question, yeah. So there was a question: should we bring out some wine? And Drupon Rinpoche said, well, if you think it's wine, then maybe not. But if it's soak, go ahead, so he said he has some experience in the Himalayas. There are some monasteries with like lots of ngakpas, and they do like a big soak and then they bust out the wine and everybody drinks and gets very drunk. And then the point ends up becoming just that everybody gets drunk. But actually in a talk, so during a talk, then it's okay to drink a little bit of wine, but not with the concept that it's alcohol, but that it's actually talk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you can put it down. Yeah, put it there.
Okay. That's okay.
Blessings.
Some young gombala then bato chak yurebe penati. No, mare penati so young penati. Sala Penacham gonna be or United New Young Chick. Sure, been a lapa and you sure need any bits. Are you sorry?
Ja. Liksom är. Det är så. Det där blir okej. Akaro mukam sarva dharmana adenu vena avam ahum beswaha akaro mukam sarva dharmana adenu vena om ahum akaro mukam sarva dharmana adenu vena Om Ahum Besoha.
Oceans of Dakinis with your chords, those who have arisen from mantra, those arisen from pure Buddha fields, and all those arisen from karma, roamers of holy sites and graveyards, ghosts and all learning these remainders, come here and enjoy these splendorous crafts. Please help us, yogis and retinue, to pacify adverse conditions and obstacles. Help us to achieve the four enlightened activities.
Om Sarva Kakaye Kaye Usita Balinga Usita Vashabhyaso.
Mm, 29.
Yeah, 29. Page 29. Oh, Kendaro he hong pe om swabhava shuddha sarva dharma swabhava shuddha.
From within the state of emptiness, atop wind, veranda, hearth of skulls, is a skull cup bearing qualities, red inside with white exterior. Therein Brahma, Veda, Shu, and Ma arise the five ambrosial nectars from Nagokuha and appear. Five meats which they mark, and the wind stirs, fanning the flames which intensify, causing the contents to melt and boil. From the three syllables light rays stream, drawing in divine wisdom nectar. Through this Samaya and wisdom merge, and the nectar becomes a vasi. Hem Kagulamas Yidam deities of the four tantras, especially Vajrayogini and all the rest, emanations and the multitudes of secondary emanations, all the five classes of Dakinis. I invite these guests to the Torma. Om Vajra Arale Hoza Om Gamo Vajra Dakini Samaya Sadam Deshaya Ho. Om Vajra Arale Hoza Om Gamo Vajra Dakini Samaya Sadam Deshaya Ho. Om Vajra Arale Ho Zahom Vamo Vajra Dakini samaya sadam rishaya ho. All the guests have Vajra tongues of light, through which they draw nectar and enjoy. Guru Deva Sarva Buddha Dagini Saparivara Halinga Kaga Kahi Kahe. Om Guru Deva Sarva Buddha Dakini Saparivara Mama Linga Kaka Kahe Kahe. Om Guru Deva Sarva Buddha Dakini Saparivara Mama Linga Kaka Kahe Kahe. Sarva Tata Gata Vajravarahi Saparivara Arnam Varyam Pushpe Dube Aloke Gende Nivide Shabda Pratita So. All thoughts none remaining are conquered, becoming great compassion's display, thus achieving all beings' benefit. To Sri Vajravarahi I bow. Kendaro he hong hong be om swabhava shuddha sarva dharma swabhava shuddha. From within the state of emptiness, atop wind veranda hearth of skulls, is a skull cup bearing qualities, red inside with white exterior. Therein from Mubira, Shu and Ma arise the 5 ambrosial nectars. From Nagokuha and Da appear 5 meats which they mark, and the wind stirs, fanning the flames which intensify, causing the contents to melt and boil. From the 3 syllables light rays stream, drawing in divine wisdom nectar. Through this samaya and wisdom merge, and the nectar becomes a vast sea. Parmeshvara and others of the sort, guardians of the directions with their retinues, are all invited. Om Dashadika Loka Pala Sabarevara Argargam Bharyam Pushpe Dube Aloke Gande Nivede Shabda Pratita Soha. Kahe kahe
sarvaya charachasa buddha preta pishata umada avamaranda kadagi naya naya emambalingrehananda samaya rachandu mama sarva siddhi me praya sanju yate Vyate kata buddhata preta tata mamudita mata mama sarva kartaya sesu kambeshu taya sahaye kambawandu hom besoha Om kakahe kahe sarvaya rakshasa buddha preta pishata umada abamara takadakinaya daya imambalingrehananda samaya rakshandu mama sarva siddhi me praya sanju yadevam yade kata pujata vivata zikrata matita mata mama sarva kartaya sesu kambeshu daya sahaye kambawandu hong hong besoha Om kakahe kahe sarvaya charakshasa buddha beta pisata umada apa marada kadagi naya daya imambalingrehananda samaya rakshanta mama sarva siddhi me praya sandu yate mam yate kata pujata pivata tigrata matita mata mama sarva kartaya sesu kambishu daya sahaya kambawandu hong hong besoha Om spirits guarding the directions and local protectors, gods and nagas, spirits bringing harm and rakshasas, phantoms and those beings who feed on flesh, hungry ghosts and crazy making ones, forces who inflict forgetfulness, and swarms of mamos and dakinis. Take this Dharma as a proper gift and assist us yogins in our aim to accomplish great awakening. Pacify all adverse conditions, along with danger and injury. Help us to successfully fulfill the four enlightened activities. Heruka samaya manuvalaya Vajraheruka tenopa tishadhiro me bhava sudokaya me bhava anuragto me bhava subhokaya me bhava sarva siddhi
prayasa sarva karma susame te tanjere kuro ha 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 ho bhagavan Vajraheru kamame Vajraheru ko bhavanaha samaya sato ahomre Om yoga shuddha sarva dharma yoga shuddhoham. All the worldly deities depart to their individual abodes. The wisdom being dissolves into me. Om Ahom. Vajravarahi Arkam Padyam Pushpe Dupe Aloke Gande Nivede Shabda Pratita The glorious Vajradakini, universal queen of skyfarers, embodiment of the five wisdoms and three kayas, you who protect beings, I pay homage and extol your praise. The reliability of the deity and truth of Samaya, and the supreme authenticity of the words of her enlightened speech. By the power of these truths may I be held in your care, Supreme Goddess. May there be true plentiful well-being, no sickness and wholesomeness of mind. May we perfectly reach our desires, liberation and the like, and may abundant excellence be attained. May there be the auspiciousness of indivisible Vajradhara, with the 7 limbs, and he who bears the name Tili and Supreme Scholar Naropa, and the one who speaks to languages of Dharma, Lord Marpa, and all lineage lamas of union. May there be the auspiciousness of Varahi, mother of all Buddhas, all the cities without exception of enlightened body, speech, and mind, attained by my siblings gathered here, the Vajra body of deathlessness, ornamented with all marks and signs, and attaining Vajradhara state. And the rainfall of benefit and happiness.
So what do you want to do? You want to do it in Tibetan or in English?
Either one.
Tibetan?
PJ secretary. Secretary. Deva Jenje Shen Kane Dunga Jaya Mera Abedi Puson So Choye Moro Dala Zoro Tuje Se Se Ma Me Boda La Ye Shen Nyama Dunga Me Yang Me Tuje Puson So Yang Choye Moro Dala So Seve Seve Ma Uje Shenka Sudrunga Kore Me Yame Cheme Tseye Rekzen Yang Jalu Kachu Mono So Jinji Lo Shekhe Majo No Bhagave Shen Su Shen Truve Meya Megade Pusam Sobeya Mela Yeshe Mara So Jinje Loje Doje Sen Daya Nebe Shen Jaran Juve Me Yang Me Be Yong Person So Be Yang Nyan Ye Xie Mo Zhuo Qin Jie Luo Xie Lin Jian Zhong Deva Jian Jie Xin Kang Sun Do Qiang Juve Me Yang De Qi Pu Son So Be Yang Sur To Yi Xie Mo Zhuo Zur Jin Jie Luo Jie Nang Tai Le Ra Zo Be Xin Kang Se Chang Do Ngan Zi Men Yang Men Zhen Qi Pu Son So Be Yang Cha zhuo yi xie guo zhuo zuo xin jie luo jie tong yu zhuo wu mi qiu yin xin gang shi de mong zhu wei men yang mi pen zuo nga dang bian me yang qiu yin yi xie guo zhuo zuo Jin Jie Luo Xie Nam Nan Zhe Kang Ma Da Bie Yong Jie Nga En Jung Ye Ju Dan Ze Yang Zhe Wu Jian Zhu Bei Xian Kang Ne Ye Xian So Jian Zha Ki Zuo Sang Ma Sa Mu Jiu Jie Yang Zarjong Ro Zoro Nansi La Me Jin Ne Ga Ju La Me La So Cha Cha Chen Bon Cho Ke Yang Se Je Song Ji Wo Ro Zo Ran Na Ta Be Xie Ye ye dang xie zhi la zuo jie jiu dang du meng wo zhuo yang cong ni da ji mo ni xue zai xie nian jiu ne ba wen zhe ke jiang zu zuo zang wang ma jie qian la Yamin Durang Wa Zor Kar Yo Chu Gu Po Zhang Ne Ga Wa Che Do Che Zhuo Jie Zuo Lang A Song Jo Yang Zhen Qi Gong De Mo Zhuo Zor Kang Du Zhu Wei Po Zhang Chu chung ma ha jiang jie yang chen na bie zhuo bei yang wu ju nu du mo zhe jiang lu jian jie nian zhuo ne nu da ri ran zang ba ning jian zhuo wei tong Sen ora yang ke da kor da yang kor je ba na mo je tu da ma je an zhuo la du jie zhe gong jie zhe yang tan jie me jie gang ye jiu ge yang zuo Yo xian yo pa da ye yang de gun jiong no ye yang be zuo dian ba lou jie jiu jie chang sang ra ye yang no jie sang zun zuo ye yang dong jiu pa tang lang jie yang Te jian gu wa zhi wu yang dan jian de ru yang dan zi xin ye wang ta sa yu ri tang jie wa xin gu yang sa ju zhe zhu ru ye yang ren jian er ye jian jie Ar jia dian ba sa dong yang tan jin de ru yang ding jiu zang ba la ye ba jiu da xi nian jie yang wo jiu le yang nuo ro si suan bian jiu lan bi Tam jian de yang de len pa bo ye su zang yang zan bu nei ke tam jiu yang ha lang jiu jie gu na ra de yang zhan mian nian ke yang ling ke ling zhen jian zhuo Jie su wang gang yang zhi len jia ga jia bu chu xie yang jia na jia bu ga zang bu na yang da ke sa jia bu ma yang da wu ga bu jie ba yang Menora se gu ben zo yang zhang dang xin dang long jiu yang kun zong ba sa ra zun zhi de mon zi ba ra jiong yang ba sa ra du xiu we zi yang zi zun zong ba mo zi Cho re dian ba si jie yang dan jian de re yang le xiao jie chuo ne zi yang nian da xin de jia xin chuo ye chuo ne zi yang na lu zhi xin de zuo xin Nô chế cho nè zè yang na na mu xin tu chong chang chế cho nè zè yang chu wo xin tu ma xin chong wo ye zo nè yang na zhang jia ra xin tu me xin 我念说呢，在阳那这种心的迷信，中年堂这回都阳那，愿周心的扎心胸，不落这一句别阳感真心的扎心胸。 Om Shri Chöku'i Lo Rinchen Cha cho le jian kan zhu ma le yin zhen lian yang kou jie no ji dong ge za qiu no la zu dan ku ru xie jian zang le yang nan de kou jie qia yun de ru jia kou jie yang yun de la yang ko jie ne kang de la da hu ra zu yang jian de la dian ba ra jie jian de la ju jie wu men ran de la song qiu zu ju wa mi bie dian qiu jie 前面在夜我着的在面的见我着，所罗所那诺见我着，tu mo我着，所罗边面日见着，所萨拉西别阿拉。
Om Mahum, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yavyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit.
Hong Che.
Shri, the Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of awe, within a state of none.
Hong Che.
Me, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
We all peace for you. Continue.
Page 98, to the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray. Please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world. fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots in the minds of all beings, human and non-human. May precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally and free of harmful thoughts and actions. May the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled.
Yeah, this yellow book, page 24, English. 24.
By this merit may I attain omniscience, having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings. May I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, hold me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. I pray for the excellent health of the Guru. I pray that the Guru lives a supremely long life. I pray that the Guru's activities spread far and wide. Grant blessings that I may not be separate from my Guru. May every sick individual be quickly cured of disease. May all illness, without exception, never occur under any circumstance. By the force of this powerful merit, may the aspirations of the benefactors and their circles be accomplished within this very life. May all obstacles be pacified, may everything be auspicious, and may their wishes be fulfilled according to the Dharma. Through this virtue, may all sentient beings in the three realms and all the deceased who wander in the bardo abandon taking birth in evil states and attain the happiness of higher birth. Just as the hero Manjushri realized things as they are, so too did Samantabhadra. I will follow in their path by perfectly dedicating all of these virtues. Since all such dedications have been praised as supreme by the Buddhas of the three times, I perfectly dedicate all my roots of virtue toward excellent conduct. By the blessings of the Buddhas who attain the three kayas, by the blessings of the truth of the unchanging Dharmata, and by the blessings of the undivided Sangha order, may my aspirations be fulfilled according to this dedication. By the power of the three jewels truth, by the blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by the power of having fully perfected the two accumulations, and by the pure and inconceivable nature of the Dharmadhatu, may these prayers be fulfilled accordingly. By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, precious, perfectly complete awakening. May this very place itself enjoy happiness and peace at dusk and at dawn. May midday too be delightful and comfortable. May the auspiciousness of the three jewels be ever present, causing peace and happiness throughout day and night.
On long left.
For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three precious jewels, Padmapani, who holds the teachings of the victorious one, seeing the all-goodness meaning with the wisdom eye. May you, who are spontaneously established activities, live long for hundreds of kalpas. Noble Manjushri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teachings of the Triple Gem, who raises the lamp of the sage's teachings. May you, who are the light of the Dharma, live long for hundreds of kalpas. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons.
谢谢各位，美丽真心。Yeah, just go, Mary.
May the teachings of the great Chöku'i Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence.
Ma hu nguan zar san jie na wan ta ye tang ye su ju wo tu ye qian bo tang yong de sen ban tu xian tu na la san jie jiang sen ba min ko jie guo Bois de mes baillets, Adien j'avais bien candé, Adagien de nezembo jurmada, Adjewa shen harma jovar. Tere jene nante shen don sho teki ye molan da ba ye jo ju san je chang sen tam je je ken mian zhuo pa ra qin je la de zhe Dia da bian zhen zhe ya wu ran bo da na ya so fa jiang ju sen jiu ren bo jie ma jie ba na jie jiu Jewa nyamba me ba yang kone konte bewa sho. Yeah, okay, thank you. Tan ngazu tani manga sarwa. Tene tani manga sar te yago chung song tene. Da yago sar yago chung song.
So we completed a very successful 5 days of practice. Everyone, thank you.
Tene tan tere nara nga zon sogo ya Elizabeth morwa sha mo te.
Oh, yeah.
Morwa sha te. Wa te da mo ni charity gale mo boja o tene tu yi che sro.
And a very special thanks to our host, Elizabeth, who really put in a lot of effort, for the necessary preparations and to make it possible for us to do this here.
Tene tanga zo. Tene ta morang nara choto chi ji zo la ro choto. Tene du te karsena zai chi na ya won do karsena nga zo. Ni zai si nga de na ri gong ge ju choto yo ma wa. Wa te yo ma le te. Zai chi te ri gong ge ju ke chu nyam len chen do wo le yo na. Pian to chen bo yong ge wa. Wa te ya bo le tene ina ta choto se de 당부没多呀的第四类了我说哇，真的军中都在了他。在那个某某有的话，他说只要第四个类话，等于他莫让去出去上面去有噻。
And so also really want to just acknowledge this very special circumstance where also Elizabeth has established this a center here. And this is really special because in Texas, there isn't, that he knows of, another Drupon Kagyu center. So this is the first Drupon Kagyu center in Texas, which is really wonderful and can be really beneficial, especially for those who have a connection and who wish to practice in this tradition. So, first, it's at the beginning, and, giving a name to the center is easy. But then, of course, continuing, the having all the ongoing maintenance and everything that is needed to run a center is more difficult. But he has full confidence that Elizabeth can do this.
되네. 다 저당 다 주주 치바제 요마와. 되나 다랑 소소소 주바레 주베 치나브레 도한 디스 심장 가게 가레 되는 되는 어때 제치는 가서 언제 공개 쇼소서 용나 야고래 좀도로.
And of course,
되네 다 되네 다 갈라다지. 되네 다다디 다디야 다처럼. 그래서 라브로드 야.
And, not to sort of have, special kind of partiality to one's own lineage, but, there's no difference, as far as the Dharma goes, like all traditions and lineages are equally precious. But for one, when it's one's own tradition, there's a sort of special feeling of wanting to connect those who have a connection and feeling that it can really be a benefit to sentient beings.
되네. 다 추소치 지하라다 개발도 세네지로와. 어딘데 심장망보래 팬토야크. 들으려와 다한테네 다 가치는 뭐지? 다 봐준 거리. 추소레카레냐데 자세 라그란데. this 장고레스다. 자세 라그란데 다 되냐면 치고레 정도 할 뭐지? 다 봐준 거리. 어딘데? 어딘데 다 야버리나 레바 텐류요.
And he so has many aspirations and hopes that there will be great benefit through running a center here for sentient beings. And as Garchen Rinpoche often says, that it's especially important to rely on the instructions in the 37 Bodhisattva practices, especially when running a center, and to always practice them.
되네. 다 어디 라군다시나 다파당아 살로 망보세고 개조 림바메레치리 어디네 메베메지 투제체스라야 아니 투제체스 라군이나 로 망보제다 자키 토라 라군가 로 망보제고 라자마고레 로 망보제다 개조치 오레드네 투제체스.
So he also wants to thank Rocco, who has translated for him in Chinese for many years. He offering his services freely, and he just wants to say that he deeply appreciates it.
지당 하지고 말에 라마 망보치쇼 따라고 공 가치는 볼라마 인삼을 자세라고 하고 내가 치켜서면 레로요 말와 마지고 말 라마 망보
and not just himself, but Rocco also translates for many lamas. Also, he translated for Garchen Rinpoche many years and for many. Oh, okay. So like. So he said, sorry, misunderstood. So he said he really, it must be practicing according to Lama Garchen Rinpoche's instructions, and how important it is to practice according to the 37 Bodhisattva practices, really being of great service and enduring a lot of difficulty, and translating at strange hours of the night and so forth. And also thanks to me who translated the text, and he's really happy with it, so thank you. And a special thanks to all of you who have made the effort to come and who have practiced well. And many of you have come from faraway places. And so he's really grateful and delighted to practice with you all. And thank you so much to everyone also who has joined us through the live stream online. And so thank you so much, everyone, for your practice and your diligence. And also thank you to a special thanks also to all the other translators. But we have Spanish and French and Russian. So thank you so much to all of you.
Oh, thank you so much, Chupala. I hope you come back, and I hope we can do this again and again. And I make aspirations that we can always practice again together. So please come back. Thank you so much.
So also it's important to do what you have to do with the government and establishing the center. Like, there's some work to do. So it's important to do everything, according to the law of the land. So we should let's take a photo together. Garchen Rinpoche actually asked that we take a photo at the end of our retreat.
Yeah, okay.
On behalf of future students, can we do this long life?
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
谢谢。
the young Maung ba yang Loma mangsa pinyaki chidu chigi shapin yang chena digere.
Yeah, 되게. 전에 다 아무라 그래서 안에 지리 전에 다 마음 발랑에 이제 호기 호에 디지 장통나 추트 야제도 있어 추장야 디슬레라 그래 아제라 안티르 제 장야 차대 치쇼 그래서 야고는 가서 삼모 레바 뭐나요.
Also, he would like to acknowledge Wang Mo, who recently took ordination, which is really very wonderful thing. And he has like aspirations and high hopes for you to study Tibetan, to learn to speak and to learn to read. And then that'll really benefit you in your Dharma practice. So he will, support you however he can, but he hopes that you go ahead and do what is necessary to do that.
Page 46 in the yellow book. Oi tempe pagyo juban shapeten tenzin kipo santing yona kyam tempe chidanga tangjor pagi and tempa yung ring nepe tashi shong tempe pagyo juban shapeten and tenzin kipo santing yona kyam tempe chidanga tangjor pagi and tempa yung ring nepe tashi shong. May the life of Drupon, who glorifies the teaching, be firm. May the noble ones who uphold the teaching encompass the earth. May the power and wealth of the teaching's benefactors increase, and may the teachings auspiciously remain for a long time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Now going back home.
Yeah, okay. You go now, right?
No, 5:50.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we go a picture.
Thank you very much. Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is from Carolyn.
Uh,
Carolyn sent this for you.
yeah, okay.
So also, can we have Brigitte?
Yes.
And we can all do a picture together. Sarvam Buddha Dakineya Vajravarahi Vajravarahi Om 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 Pe 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 Soha Om 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 Sarvam Buddha Dakineya Vajravarahi Vajravarahi Om 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 Pe 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 Soha Om 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 Sarvam
Thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no.
Where should we do?
We are.
Here?
This. I'm not sure if I'm a little.
So whatever you think.
Yeah, it's on my Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much to everybody on the live stream.
Thank you for joining us on the
Thank
live
you.
stream. Thank you so much. Email me if you need something, and I'll let you know the next one. Thanks so much.
Yeah, okay.